guys, welcome back to Listen the Great. How have you been? I hope you're good. How is the quarantine? I hope it's working out nicely for you. So I apologize for no videos last week, but I needed time to just calm my demons, calm down, change the energies. I found out that I was reading too much about COVID-19, and somehow it got to a point where my brain started making it seem like I also had COVID-19. So all the negative energy of the topic kind of got to me, and I was feeling like, oh, it's too much. So I had to take a week off and just calm down and just chill, relax a little bit, and reevaluate what I really want to be doing with myself. So now I'm back, and I know that all of us have this secret desire. In as much as we might be talking about it or not talking about it, we all have the feeling that we're going to make it through this COVID-19 and we're going to have a really nice life, and life is going to go on as usual. Those who have businesses, they're going to go back to businesses. Those who work in offices, they're going to go back to their offices. So it's in that regard that I'm like, let's talk about something completely new. Let's talk about renovation. Let's talk about how we can renovate ourselves to bring out the best versions of ourselves after the COVID-19. We all know that our economy will never be the same, and we know that we're going to be going to a whole new level at everything. So if the world is changing, COVID-19 is actually changing the world. Where do you want to be in this new world order that is going to be prominent as soon as the COVID-19 has a vaccine or a treatment? How do you want your business to be like? How do you want your relationship to be like? How do you want your life to be like? So mine is, I am sure that we, by the grace of God, by the grace of immunity, by the grace of nature, Mother Nature is going to be kind to us, and we're going to make it through COVID-19. And where do I want to see myself? I want to see myself as the next great woman in East Africa. I want to be a billionaire, and I want to find my name on Forbes as under 35 billionaires, definitely. So that's where I want to find myself, and that's where I want the Elysian family to find themselves. So now you know that you're home and you have all this time. What have you been doing with your time? So today we're going to be doing, this week and for a couple of weeks, we're going to be doing on habits that make the billionaire. We're going to learn the difference between the poor and the rich, and we're going to bridge the gap. This quarantine time is the perfect time for all of us to just sit and evaluate where we are in our lives and discover what we can do to better our lives after the COVID, and even now get ourselves into some habits that can bring about a change in our life, because COVID-19 has shown you that the world can actually stop. We used to say no one can stop reggae. Now we see COVID-19 actually stopped reggae. If that reggae cannot be stopped, it can be stopped. So what the quote of the day is, it's on a book called The Maximum Achievement. If you want to achieve what you've never achieved before, you have to become who you've never been before. What does that mean? It's time to remold yourself. You want to be an actress and you have no acting skills? It's time you start watching everything you know in Hollywood, in Bollywood, in Nollywood, in Collywood. I don't know what you call the Kenyan music, in the Kenyan movie industry. I don't know. Whatever it is, you have to renovate yourself. I want to be a billionaire, not a millionaire. I want to be a billionaire. So I need to learn the habits of the billionaires. I need to know what is the difference between me today as just a middle class citizen and the billionaires. And I need to know what I can do to move myself from where I am, where it's my comfort zone, to be as uncomfortable as I can to actually be the billionaire I want to be. So today we're going to learn the 7 habits that can actually really help us move ourselves from where we are, and that can actually be a milestone. So now that you're in quarantine, adapt these 7 habits. Try do them for the next 21 days, because it takes 21 days to make a habit to incorporate a habit into a part of a lifestyle. So try this for the next 21 days. I'm also going to be doing it with you, and let's see if the Listen family can actually join the Billionaires Club. That's where I want to be, and that's where I want the whole Listen family to be. So number 1, start your day with some motivation and teach yourself to wake up early. So when you wake up in the morning, what is usually the first thing you do? You wake up in the morning and you're thinking like, oh my gosh, I need to make breakfast for my family. Oh my gosh, I have some pending work. But now, okay, now in quarantine, for most people who maybe work in offices and have businesses that are on lockdown, they wake up and they're like, oh, I was watching something on Netflix. Let me just continue. Oh, I have a family to cook for. Let me just do this. If you wake up at 6, try and wake up at 5:30 or maybe at 5. Why? You're not going to work, but use the extra hour that is before the usual time that you wake up to actually listen to some motivation, look at your vision board, self-actualize, meditate, plan your day. Just try and take time to just motivate yourself first thing in the morning before you get down to your usual routine. Number 2, set daily goals that will help you keep focused. Stay focused, I mean. So you've woken up in the morning, and because it's quarantine and you're staying at home, you're just a random person. Pajamas, of course, pajamas from 6, pajamas till 11. I have actually noticed it's very easy to find yourself in your nightie at around 5 in the evening. I never thought that's possible, but I was watching This Is S, and she was saying simple habits that can actually help you this time is like something as basic as putting on lipstick. For a guy, something as basic as, please just wear a shirt. Yes, you're going nowhere, but it will get you into the mood of something different. It will get you into the mood of, if a shirt makes you feel handsome, if some lipsticks makes you feel like a lady, when you feel like a lady, you feel more energized, and there's energy. You know, we are all energy, and we can either be positive energy or negative energy. It's a choice. So whatever brings about the best in you, even in this quarantine period, try and emphasize it, try and focus on it, and try and incorporate it. So set goals. The best I can do as part of being a billionaire, incorporate a habit or two. I could exercise, I could meditate, I could read a book, I could listen to a podcast, I could write down my daily plan, like what I plan to do, and I could arrange my time in a way that I have some time to spare, because I already have a life right now without being a billionaire. So I need to also find time now to focus on this new lifestyle that I want of being a billionaire. That's number 2. Number 3, learn every day. The only thing, no matter how much money you ever make, no matter what you ever become, if you become the richest, the wisest, the one thing that never comes to an end is the learning process. We are constantly learning, no matter what, no matter where we are, we always have room to learn. So when you're on YouTube or when you're on Netflix, take a minute and watch a documentary that can actually educate you. On YouTube, get down to watching a video that can enrich your life. Apart from entertainment, do not just focus on social media to see whose photoshopped life is better than yours. It's going to actually really do a lot of damage on your esteem. But take this time to actually focus on yourself more in a way that you're learning something every day. When you go to bed, ask yourself, today, what have I learned? How have I made myself better? You only make yourself better by learning something new and understanding it and incorporating it into your life. Number 4, visualize yourself as a successful person. That's where the vision board comes in. We began our year by making vision boards. I did, and I encouraged the whole Elysian family to make vision boards. I don't know if you've made your vision board, but I hope that you actually took time to make your vision board. So what is the vision board going to really help you? When you wake up in the morning, the vision board should be where you can see it. It can be on your hallway, but the best place for your vision board is in your bedroom, where when you wake up, you see it. Visualize yourself as a billionaire. Visualize yourself being able to afford vacations in Europe. Visualize yourself affording the dream car. I want a Land Cruiser. Visualize yourself in your dream house. Visualize yourself with being a CFO, a CEO, a CMO of a company that you want as an entrepreneur. Visualize. When you start visualizing, you start even seeing the interviews you might be attending. I keep thinking of the Elysian Empire. I keep seeing myself going for interviews on NTV, on Citizen, and telling them about how I made it to be a billionaire by the age of 35. And I see the questions that I'm asked, I give the responses. This kind of visualization is actually giving you power, and it's bringing about the energy. And you know, at the end of the day, Einstein said that Creativity is intelligence having fun, and creativity begins with visualization. Whatever you want starts from here as a thought, then the thought is actualized. If you tell yourself you're ugly over and over and over, it's a thought. You visualize yourself as ugly, you become ugly. If you tell yourself you're beautiful, if you handle yourself with gentleness, if you have acne prone skin and you keep saying my skin is beautiful, visualize yourself with having flawless skin like a baby and all that. Over time, that becomes part of your life. So number 5, learn to say no. This I need to learn. I never say no. No matter how offended I might be with someone, I take a lot of crap, a lot of shit, a lot of bullshit. I take a lot of stuff I should not even be taking. I should just learn to say no. I don't. So what happens is most of my relationships end because I find someone is using me or someone is not understanding me because I simply do not know when and how to say no. So today is the first time I actually said no. I was talking to a friend of mine, we had some business, and I just told her straightforward. She asked me to do something and I told her no, I will not. Putting your desires aside for other people does not make you happy. Most of the times it makes you unhappy, and over time you resent the person, and that's how relationships are broken. So when you notice something is not in line with what you like or what you want, it's not bad to say no. Just say no and let it go. Say no and explain it. I don't like something. I do not have to like it. You do. If you like it, that's you. But learn to say no. You cannot be a yes man. When there are situations where you need to say no, just say no. Say no to activities you don't like. If you don't like gossiping and you find people gossiping, say no, I do not want to waste my time gossiping. Say no to habits that are not helping you. If your friends are social drinkers and you find that social drinking is wasting a lot of your money, say no. If you find yourself having friends who just do not add any value to your life, who you cannot talk about goals and dreams and all this, they're just on a whole other level. Maybe they're waiting to inherit things from their parents. Others are actually just easy-go-lucky, and you are this person who want to be a billionaire like me. Say no. It will not break a bone. It will actually refine you. Imagine now as a billionaire with an empire. How will you handle like 300 or 400 or even 1,000 people if you can say no? What kind of a life will you be living? You'll have high blood pressure, you'll have all these diseases because you want to be a people pleaser, and you will end up hurting yourself regardless of all the time you spent working on yourself. Habit number 6, avoid junk food. Yes, we're having a lot of junk food in this quarantine era because it's easy and we're in the house and it's just there. But junk food is hard to be processed by your digestive system. It gives your body a hard time to be broken down. Incorporate healthy eating, incorporate a healthy lifestyle, exercise, meditate, have a balanced diet. Show some love to yourself, not only to your physical self, even to the inner self. And when you eat healthy, you find yourself there more, what do you call this hormone? I can't remember the name. I don't know. I'll put the name there. And this puts you in a better spirit, and with better spirits you can work harder and accomplish better and be the best version of yourself. Avoid spending too much time on reality TV and social media. Reality TV, social media. Social media is good for your business. Social media is a good platform to just check on things sometimes when you just need to cool down and all that. But social media is not the place where to spend 4 to 6 hours just seeing so and so, their life that looks flashier than yours, the places they've gone and you'll never go, you have not gone, their family that looks perfect and you're still single, no prospects of even getting married. Social media is not a place to just ruin yourself. Reality TV, the only people who seem to be making it in reality TV are the Kardashians, and that to them is a business. It's not even life per se, it's a job and they do it well. So what is the reality TV in your life? It's the life that you're living yourself. So be yourself, be unique, stand out. Remember, be uncomfortable, and the only way you're going to be a brand that stands out is by being the best version of yourself. So this is Elysian the Great, and those are 7 habits that bridge the gap between the rich and the poor. And this is a series on how to become a billionaire before the age of 35. We as the Elysian family, because we can. So till next time, you're beautiful within and without. And quote of the day again, it says, if you want to achieve what you've never achieved before, you have to become who you've never been before. Time for change? Quarantine time? Let's start working on our habits. Adios, amigos. Remember to comment, like, subscribe, and share. Bye bye.